fine, don't linger.
Excuse me?
More turnover equals more tips. I'm saving up for the major blowout sale this Saturday. A whole new look at half the price.
No, you know what? I'm not really into it.
Leave it open.
It's a little early for Halloween, isn't it?
Look, kid, this isn't a joke. Sorry about this.
To the holder of this letter, my commendations. Solving the puzzle of the chest required more than considerable deductive powers. My work has consumed my life, and I have produced no heir to follow in my path. But I picture you, a young man of good imagination. Any mystery devised by mortal minds can be solved therewith. Yours faithfully, Sherlock Holmes.
You're right. You are so right. What was I thinking?
You mind?
He only took 10s. What do you make of that?
As an underachiever.
Alicia, what did he look like?
Hey, what did the guy look like?
He had brown hair and beady little eyes.
I thought you said he was wearing a mask.
It had eye holes.
Describe the gun.
It looked like this.
Detective Tremaine. Raphael just hit Joyce's bakery in the dry cleaners.
Did he only take 10s?
Yeah, how did you know?
Guys, here it is.
What kind of thief would return the money?
A reform thief.
I'll talk to the baker.
No, I'll talk to the baker. You talk to the dry cleaner. But first, get the dirty shirts out of my trunk.
Oh, if we return the money here.
Then maybe he's returning it to the other places too.
There!
Hey! Man, he's fast for a turtle. What do you think you're doing?
What's going on? Come on. Sorry.
Excuse us. Get out of my car.
Are you okay?
I think so.
I'm warning you. Don't try to follow me.
Control, this is Scorpion. I am observing the fox. Are you certain this man is capable of stealing our country's most lethal weapon?
Give it up, Shirley. I mean, the guy did return the money to the cafe, to the dry cleaners, and the bakery. Besides, aside from threatening me with a deadly finger, he was kind of polite, you know? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, and it was weird the way he came back to see if you were okay.
Yeah.
Even weirder than that is that he would go through all the trouble of stealing all those $10 bills and then return them. I mean, he's not a thief. He moves like a trained soldier. A soldier who's looking for something.
A $10 bill?
Not just any $10 bill. The one he's looking for was spent in one of those stores. And if businesses deposit their earnings at the end of each day...
That means that the $10 bill was spent sometime this morning.
It was a black suit jacket. I brought it in 2 weeks ago.
Well, maybe it's in the back.
Mrs. Rogers. Yeah, she ordered a coffee and a sandwich.
You remember her order.
Yes, I always remember the good tippers. This morning she gave me like a 200% tip.
But we're looking for a guy.
Well, where there's a Mrs. Rogers, there's usually a Mr. She left her phone number. We can use the reverse directory to find her address.
This is the place.
Wanna play, Dad?
Not now, kiddo.
I'm leaving for work. Give me a hug, honey. Dave, are you okay? If you were wound any tighter, I could keep time by you. Is it me?
Of course not. Everything's fine, Cat. Trust me. Just looking for a breath mint.
He hasn't found it yet.
What is it with you and garbage?
Nothing says more about a person than what they throw away. You keep watch, okay?
Scorpion, leave my family out of this. You.
Hey!
And you.
Who's Scorpion?
Dad. I wanna play.
Look, I'm asking you nicely. For your own good, stay out of this.
He can't be serious.
Scorpion sting at midnight.
You're Scorpion?
He's asking her a sign?
That's Scorpio. She said scorpion, like the arachnid.
Confirm identity.
You already know who I am. The fox sleeps at noon.
Do you have it?
Doesn't matter. I'm out.
What?
I'm quitting. Comprende?
No. There is no quitting.
It's been a long time. You know, people change. I have a family.
You have a duty. If your family is so important to you, you'll remember that.
Stay away from them.
It's hers.
Grab a pen and paper. Don't you dare betray us, Pulanyechma.
Pulyanechma? You're getting rusty, Shirley.
They're spies.
Dave? A spy? You can't be serious, Moneypenny.
I checked. The date on this birthday card matches the city birth records. Only the real Dave Rogers died as an infant. Our Dave Rogers has been using a false identity.
Well, I'm guessing Dave hasn't broken the news to his wife and kid yet.
I thought you two might like some cocoa.
Thanks, Gran.
Thank you.
Pulanyechma.
Who are you calling a pathetic washout?
Can you see him?
Where did he go?
You two again. Who are you?
Who are you? Zrasnemnik Dave Rogers, Vladimir Maskova.
What did you just say?
I said, you're not Dave Rogers, you're a Vladimian spy.
What? 'Cause I know who you are. 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 'C Joey was playing on this an hour ago.
It was detonated from nearby, by remote control. It wasn't meant to hurt Joey. At least not yet. It was a warning, wasn't it? From Scorpion.
What do you know about Scorpion?
What do you know about a $10 bill?
Got enough problems. My wife and son are gonna be back any minute, so just get lost.
Man, he just doesn't learn.
At the risk of wasting my breath, I'm going to try to appeal to your human side.
Where did they go wrong with you?
Nowhere. They recruited me out of the army when I was 18. Just when I was young and stupid enough to be impressed by the cloak and dagger stuff.
Is this going to be a long story?
They gave me everything I needed to blend in here. They gave me a new language, a new culture, a new identity. I've been waiting for 15 years to be activated.
The fox sleeps at noon. Oh, he's a sleeper. His government has had him waiting until they had an assignment for him.
The only trouble, I blended too well. I mean, look at me. I am not the Fox anymore. I'm Dave Rogers now.
You're right. You are wasting your breath. Bring the code to 0.0 tonight.
Then what?
Standard procedure.
I can't go back to Vladimir. I am not leaving my family.
The balance of world power is at stake, and all you think is my family, my family, my family. Meet me tonight with the code, or you won't have a family to leave behind.
But my wife spent the code.
The code is on the $10 bill. Hey, you remember what Alicia said about Mrs. Rogers? How she was a very good tipper?
She gave a 200% tip. The $10 bill. Today's the blowout sale. This is it.
She's so not normal.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can tell us what your mission is.
I don't know. Scorpion's the senior operative. I'm just a flunky. 10 years ago, I could have beat her at her own game, but no.
Can I use that?
Yeah.
What would a small Eastern European country like Vladimir want from us?
I mean, the Cold War is over anyway.
Espionage today is more about economics and technology.
Here it is. Vladimir, population 15 million. Major exports, agricultural products, dairy, wheat, and poultry.
What did she mean when she said, meet me at 0.0?
It's our rendezvous point. A biotechnology company.
Biotechnology? Biotechnology is in germ warfare?
I'm on your side. Think I want my family exposed to some mutant virus?
Don't worry. We'll stop her. We have to.
We? I can't drag a couple of kids into this?
Dave, Shirley drags herself.
Did you say dog? D-O. You're going to work? It's Saturday.
Oh, this guy needs his car right away.
Dave, what is it?
I love you.
I love you too.
We'll be recording every word. Getting Scorpion to incriminate herself is your only way out of this.
You have the code?
Must we play spy?
You wrote on $10 bill.
It was handy.
It's a security code. Use it to enter the building. Go to room 21. We're looking for a box marked PF294.
What am I stealing?
The other half of this.
And that would be?
A weapon so devastating it will take our rivals decades to recover from it.
Sounds impressive. What is it?
Let's just say by the time they notice, it will be too late. Enough talk. Time to move.
Why am I going in? Why not you?
I'm here under diplomatic passport pool in Yechma. If I'm caught, Vladimir will be humiliated. If you're caught, it's the lone act of a stupid thief. Punch the code. What's that noise?
We must be near a radio frequency.
It's you. Luckily, I took the precaution of planting a little incentive in your charming little home. A bomb. Get moving.
What now?
Now we found the other box, you stupid idiot. No!
Go in there!
No!
In there!
We're the good guys, you poons. Nincompoop.
You just called her a rotting octopus.
Here it is, box PF294.
Vladimir's ultimate lethal weapon is a frog?
It's a Polynesian toad. Male.
Did you think I only brought one?
Let her out.
What do you plan to do with that toad?
You'll find out soon enough. It's your turn. Get in. Everyone in. All in. Get.
Leave my family out of this.
Get.
Okay, we'll pack the scorpion repellent.
Don't worry. Venom won't kill you for 6 hours.
Go.
Where are we gonna go?
Pincer beetles. They used them to feed the toads. Of course. You remember that biology project? Pincer beetles are important to the local environment?
Because they eat the locust larvae. And the locusts wreck the wheat crops.
And if your crops are destroyed, the value of Vladinian wheat exports will skyrocket.
That's the plan. To destroy our wheat crops by introducing Polynesian toads into our ecosystem. Only to do that, she'd need a female.
She has it. I saw the box in her car.
We have to get to Scorpion before she sets these toads free. Toads mate in swamps.
Hip waders. I saw hip waders in her car. Our gas gauge was low, so she couldn't be going far.
Sloan Marsh. It's on the outskirts of town.
Right next to a wheat field.
It's her car!
So you managed to find me. That's good, because now you will help me.
They're both still here.
What are you waiting for?
I think it's time for you to go home.
They're gone!
I got it. I don't got it.
There they are! Gotcha! Oh, man!
And so, eventually, our wheat fields were saved.
Sorry. Okay, here you go, and here you go. Do you like?
Yeah, they're you.
Thank you.
Scorpion's government disavowed any knowledge of her activities. She's being deported back to Vladnia. As for Dave, he and his family were put into the Witness Protection Program. I don't know where they've gone, but one thing I'm sure of, from now on, they'll always be together.